silver sun draped on the golden cups of the finest screen.
All right, let's get to this. Spoon fishing. Yeah, spoons. Check that out. It's got the right pattern on it. It's the spoon fishing pattern. Hammered, let's do this. So, I was in a fishing tournament. Never fished a spoon in my life. I'm sitting at the boat dock right now. Turn off the heater, just so you don't have to listen to that. Same boat dock, the night before the tournament. He's talking to a pro, he's talking about going out to the lake, the bass should be stacked up. Just start ripping a spoon vertical. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Never fished a spoon in my life. He said, just go and grab a spoon, something like 3/4 ounce up to 3 ounce. Big old pieces of metal, they flutter down. It's like a bait fish, it's dying. The fish have to eat it, it's a program. So, ran down to Bass Pro Shop. Hold on, we're gonna do this. I got some spoons. The Strata spoon. I went weedless. It's got a little weed guard. The little Cleo. Little Cleo. Let's check it out. It looks just like my spoon. My wife's gonna kill me if I don't bring the spoon home. We're gonna go spoon fishing. I'm gonna put the boat in. Got the kayak today. It's rigged up. Fish finder. We're gonna paddle across the lake. It's 1 mile paddle. It'll be real quick. Get to the other side. It's like 50 feet deep. See if we can find some of those bass. Fall's coming in. The bass are starting to congregate together. They're chasing those bait fishes into the shallow, but then they're also starting to pool down together. Talked to a guy. He fished over by the dam. Caught a 6-pounder last week. We're gonna go see if we can find a hog, drop a spoon on its nose, and get a fish. Na, 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 na. Where we're going spoon fishing. We got a mile paddle, and as I'm paddling, just saw like a 4-pound bass, just cruising. The last lake I was at, I was fishing Deep Creek lures. It's actually doing a Neko rig, is a rocky bottom bouncing it. This lake here, bottom's a lot of weeds. Just a simple sinking catch. That dude right there, throwing it, dead drift, letting it fall, giving it a little flutter and a bounce. So you can find this dude right over here. He's just cruising along the grass line. We'll give it a couple casts, see if we can pick up a fish, and then we'll head over and spoon it. Nothing too big, but it's a fish. Dude. Found him. See ya. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's a make or break crazy thing for him anyway, so I think that's good. Yeah. You'd do it. You have my blessing. 100%. Do it. Make the boss call, tell him, hey, it's great you did this, but we're gonna help you make a better decision. I think that's good. Yeah. All right. You ready to meet soon to talk about some sponsorship sales and things? Okay. Okay, all right, I'm getting close. All right, I know, I'm just finishing up my year. It's been a good closure, so just gotta get the year figured out, and then I've had 2 meetings to see if I'm even doing 2 other events for next year, so yeah, awesome. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's crazy here, awful. So yeah, in perspective, just thinking about our lives, I think we're doing all right as well. So that's good. All right. Well, I'll bug you as soon as I hear back from these other 2 events, and then I'll have a timeline of what. So I said I needed to stop real quick and catch a fish. So that started us off for the day. So we'll get him back in the water, and we're gonna move on down to the dam. We're gonna go spooning and see if we can find his big brother down there by the dam. Crazy how calm it is out here today. Incredible. We're gonna pedal down to the dam as promised. We're going spoon fishing. So made the quick stop, caught a couple fish. What's a fishing video without a fish? So made sure we grabbed a couple fish on the stick bait, deep creek, sink-in catch. Always crushing it out here. And we're gonna keep moving. We're at about 18 feet of water. We're gonna go down by the dam, try to find like 30, maybe 40 feet of water. Find some fish stacked up down there, maybe find a bait ball. We'll see what we can see on the graph. And we're gonna drop some spoons, and it's gonna be fun. Because if you work things right and you're jigging right next to your boat, you can see your spoon bouncing on the graph. Bounce it right in front of the fish. Fish freaks out, grabs that thing. Game on. Let's see if we can find it. Magic of video. I just got called for my wife. Well, actually I didn't just get called. I'm just back on the water. I had to go do yard duty at my kid's school. So here I am, 6'5", getting crushed by this little 10-year-old girl at tetherball. She's like the tetherball wizard. I'm like, I got this. She spins the ball so high, I can't even touch it. I can't even reach it. I'm getting beat by a little girl at tetherball. Okay, I'm back. I came back to the water. I'm going spoon fishing, caught a couple fish. Luckily my kid's school's only like a mile away, so hopped out, went over there, did my duty, yard duty, and I'm back. We're gonna catch some fish. Let's do this spoon. We're checking out the graph. We're paddling back out here. See no fish. We see some contours, so we're gonna keep pedaling around till we find some fish stacked up over some structure. We're gonna bounce the spoon up and down. We're gonna catch fish. Let's do it. Try to show you the graph. Just ripping the spoon up and down. Let it fall. Let it raise about 5-6 feet each time you lift it. Try to keep it in contact with the bottom. Spooning. Best in the business right here, PFD Mustang. I do want to give a plug. Revive kombucha. I don't even know what to tell you. If you don't know what kombucha is, gut health, the good bacteria in your body. This stuff's made, the yerba mate ginger, one of my favorites. They use a yerba mate blend base, and they put the SCOBY in there, and the SCOBY is basically a fungus, good bacteria. It grows, and they bottle this stuff up, and it's delicious, it's sparkly, it's awesome, I love it, and it's super good for you. So Revive, check them out. It's my little intermission commercial. Ooh, you got to get some Revive, get some kombucha. I love it. I take it out with me, and there you go. That's it. That's your commercial. Intermission. Get back to fishing. Cut. Yep. No lie. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm spooning with like, let's see here, the Dixie Jet slab, 7/8 of an ounce, bouncing on the bottom, about 35 feet deep. I feel like a little tinge and kind of set the hook, but it was nothing. And then just a monster took it, and I lost it like immediately. And I reel it in, and this guy thought I could maybe revive him, but it doesn't look like he's gonna last. So I come up with like a 3-inch bass. So I'm guessing maybe I dropped it in the school and the little bass grabbed it, and then something big ate it. There's big catfish in this lake, might have been a catfish, but so far I've caught one on the spoon, and I'm gonna show you in just a second the monster catch. So I told you we're going spoon fishing, and I said I caught a fish. Unfortunately, this little guy didn't make it. Hooked him, spooned him, and then something else tried to swallow him. So We're gonna feed them to the other fish in the lake. We're gonna get back to spooning. 35 feet deep, trying to find here Foothill Lake in the fall, seeing if we can find something with the Dixie Jet slab. So back to fishing. Success. The spoon. As you can see, there were some fish down at the bottom, about 25 feet deep. Bouncing this little spoon right in front of him. So awesome. Thing's working like a champ. Just ripping it up about 5-6 feet. You actually get to see reeling in your own fish on the spoon. So again, getting interrupted out here in my office. On cue, phone's ringing, spoon's working. Get that guy back down there with his friends. Gone. I think that's my cue. I got to get out of here. My wife's calling. I got Cub Scouts. My son, they're going to be doing some archery, so we got to head over there. And again, thanks for watching. I'm catching some fish on the spoons out here in the foothills. These lakes, the fish are kind of pulling down on the bottom, it seems, and they're congregating and they're chasing these bait fish around. You can see those little bait balls and just dropping the spoon, and it's like one of those little bait fish is dying off, and this fish just have to eat it. So again, just ripping the spoon up 5-6 feet at a time, letting the thing fall. Fish grab it, it either grabs it or hits the bottom, and you just lift it back up. So that lift is a perfect hook set. And again, grabbed one, missed a pretty good one. You saw it come up the top. I had that one weird one. I caught the little fish, and don't even know what that was. Seemed like a monster fish, maybe a catfish grabbed a hold of that little baby bass. So spoon fishing. I've ordered some big spoons. We're gonna get a bunch more out here this winter. Gonna get my wife out, and we're gonna go up to Bullard's Bar, see if we can maybe spoon some of these spotted bass. And I don't know, it's a blast out here. Can you believe it? Catching fish on the spoons, fish on the graph. Native Kayak, this thing is so much fun, just pedaling around. As soon as I see the graph start to light up, I back pedal a couple, throw it out in front of me, let the jig fall down, and just rip that spoon off the bottom right in front of the fish. So I'm stoked, it's working. Learning some new things, having a blast. So please subscribe if you can. This fishing journey, taking you folks on it. We're gonna see where we can go with it. And kayak bass fishing, so much fun, crazy. See you next time.
We try. You like hanging